One of Australia's biggest music stars meets the next generation of stars.
You're from the same school?
Yeah.
Only these girls are in a slightly different field, STEM, or science, technology, engineering and maths.
That's what you all come together and be a team and move the next generation forward. That's phenomenal.
For Delta Goodrem, it's a slight change of tune, from singing to science.
You know the rhythm, you just got to now get into your heart and just make sure you believe what you're speaking about.
But perhaps there's more to Australia's golden girl than you'd expect.
Truly, science is something that I've always loved in my life. It was my other passion as a kid.
Really?
Yes. Besides, I was good at sport at school, but I had a passion for science and physics. And
Do you think that you would have ever chosen a science career or a tech career?
it probably wasn't. I was very much a music heart, but I was a curious soul.
Music and singing is so different to science. Why STEM?
I am a huge believer that everything is relative, firstly. Also, all the same principles apply to every field that you're in. And science, technology, engineering, maths, that is all a part of music. I couldn't be a singer and a creative if I wasn't able to use my engineering and to be able to have microphones. And technology is a huge part of music. You need all the technology, you need the science, you need to be out of the box thinking in every aspect of your creativity.
Delta is now mentoring female students trying to break barriers in male-dominated industries.
I'm completely inspired and excited to be able to stand behind all the next generation of young women. And I love seeing young women use their minds in creative forces for good.
It's super important that women have a hand in shaping and building those technologies.
Most jobs now require STEM skills. In tech alone, the government reckons Australia will need 1.2 million workers by 2030, and that's just around the corner. But women only make up 15% of the STEM workforce. Anna Grace Millwood is trying to change that.
We catch girls right before they choose their high school electives, and so more than 80% of the girls in our program go on to choose a STEM elective as a result, and that makes them 50% more likely to do so than their peers.
Did you find in your own career, I suppose, that, sometimes it was hard to get through?
I've always been a girl's girl. I am somebody who truly believes in making it happen and empowering other women to be their full, powerful selves. And I'm completely inspired and excited to be able to stand behind all the next generation of young women.
Delta's role is less about numbers. She's an ambassador for confidence, creativity and communication.
I know the little voices sometimes that creep in, I'm not good enough, or maybe I don't belong here, because I've heard it all myself. The confidence truly is about moving forward anyway, even when you're scared.
Our integration combines solar panels with delivery wood to create a self-sufficient system. To be able to see an innovative idea that you can be able to bring it to life even more is very exciting. So how are you intending on finding these first people to be part? What houses are you attacking? How are you finding these people to be part of this?
Oh, that was like the craziest thing to happen. What an amazing experience, like coming from such a small school compared to the others and getting to do that. It's incredible, honestly.
Lotus Antoni never thought STEM would be for her until she took part in this program 2 years ago.
When I started high school, I had no idea what STEM was.
Now, at 16, she's turning spoiled milk into biodegradable milk cartons.
I hope to achieve that it can be put on the shelf and marketed as a cheap and alternative to plastic particles that is sustainable for everyone.
Lotus and her classmates have also built a hydrogen-powered race car, a project that earned them a spot at a global competition in Germany, the first time she'd ever left the country.
If I had told my Year 7 self when I first started school that I'd do all these opportunities, I would have laughed in your face. I don't think I'd ever dreamed of doing this until now.
There's just lots of opportunities that she's got to get that we have never had the opportunity to when we were growing up.
We just didn't have the support and the technology and the opportunities.
Her teacher says female enrolments in STEM have grown from 2 to more than 200.
Students that couldn't afford a school uniform, let alone lunch to bring to school. Their attendance was abysmal, if that. But I'm so proud to say that those Year 8 girls, you know, I could talk about all of them for days, but one of them right now is sitting in Extension English. She's doing physics, chemistry, biology.
Lotus is now learning from the best in the business. Richard Hopkins helped lead the Red Bull F1 team to victory.
You'd never have seen a girl team competing in a motorsport competition. You'd never seen that 10, 15 years ago. So really encouraging to see this step change.
And now, Delta.
And we actually won, and we went to Germany for it, and we got invited back next year to Switzerland. So
traveling the world, look at that, that's incredible.
I was the kind of kid that struggled to sit still. I was always ready to keep going forward. I'm still exactly the same as I was at school. I was maybe a bit of a teacher's worst nightmare, but some of the teachers found me and understood that spark within me.
Teacher's worst nightmare. I find that very hard to believe.
Well, there's, you know, I think that I'm coming from a place of that. I was so, I had so much energy, so young. And those teachers that found me and saw that spark, they were just, I have had incredible teachers, incredible mentors growing up. I truly have.
That's when Delta got into music. At 15, she signed her first record deal, but she had to work for it.
Now, I was in the Yellow Pages sending my music to people, so
you've got to go.
I was very music, and I was very dedicated.
What would your message be to girls like this that are just, you know, trying to achieve their dreams?
Oh goodness, see, I've got too many. I get too excited. Well, if you can dream it, you can do it. It's if you can see something in your mind, you can bring it to life.